So there are very few people that watch these videos, but that's okay. But I do want to try to help everybody. I mean, that's what I try to do. And boy, I'm telling you, the oil crisis that's coming, the housing crash, the stock market crash. I just hope you're preparing. That's all I'm trying to do to help you. And so today I had a life experience. And sometimes life experience, and that's what my channel's about. I always try to describe my life experience. I broke my neck, fell down a set of stairs, entered into the medical system. Oh my God! Don't fall down the stairs in a woke city like Charlottesville, Virginia. Oh my God! You got young. I have to tell you what, they were good looking. You got these young nurses that, well, not nurses. They were college students to take care of you because they fired all the nurses because of their woke mandates for the nurses to get the jab. Right? I can't say what it was, but the jab. And they wouldn't get it, so they all got fired. And so, you know, that medical system is just collapsing. Let's say in Charlottesville, Virginia. You don't want to be there. I was there, and somehow I survived. I don't know. God keeps me around. It's kind of weird. But I did want to tell you about my life experience today. I mean, I just think this is just bizarre. So I knew that my heat wasn't working. I live in Florida, right? You know, I'm in Florida, thank God. The free state of Florida. And so, you know, I was like, I called up my heating and cooling company, and they came out and they were looking at things. Now I was in the hospital for 3 months, and then with my broken neck, and I was up in Virginia working with my mom for 6 months or whatever it was. I mean, it was crazy. So I really hadn't been in the house from January to July. And in the meantime, the gas company, and I'm going to call them out, man. I'll call them out. TECO Gas, TECO Peoples Gas, or if you want to call them Tampa Electric or whatever, they were billing me the whole damn time, even though nobody was living in my freaking house. Now, how could they know that? I did call them and switch the account into my name. And by the way, that was another thing, because this is something else you might want to think about. The utility, my gas utility, was in my wife's name, my ex-wife, thank God. Oh my God, don't talk about divorce. I can go into a million stories about that. But it was in her name, and they charged me, I don't know, $30-some just to switch the name from her name to my name. That was way back in December, and the only reason I know that is because I had to talk to them today. And how did that come about? So the company came out, and I said, well, why isn't my heat working? And they said, well, you know, they were looking at everything, they couldn't figure it out, and then come to find out there's a lock on my gas outside, because they shut the gas off back in May. I didn't know that. I mean, you know, because Florida, I only use natural gas for heating. Everything else is electric in my house. And so this is something that, you know, you might want to consider, okay, as utility prices go up. I mean, even here in Florida, okay. Now, I understand up north, you're not going to be able to think about these things, but if you're here in Florida, so I called up TECO Gas, and I said, you know, hey, what do I got to do to rehook things back up? And they said, well, you owe us $120. What for? What for? Well, you know, we bill you for service fees, whether you use gas or not, because you got to understand, I was gone from the house for 8 months. So there was no gas that was used in this house for 8 months, but yet I have a $120 bill from them. Now, should I have paid the bill? Probably not. It was crazy. It was absolutely effing crazy. So I said, well, you know, okay, I always pay my bills. Okay, I guess as a Republican, I am just stupid, because Democrats don't pay their bills. They rely on the U.S. taxpayers to pay their bills. You know, just like student loans, they don't want to pay their bills, but taxpayers, us Republicans, will pay their bills for them. So anyway, so let's get back into it. So I said, well, okay, what do I got to do? And so I said, well, here's my credit card. Oh no, we can't accept your credit card. What are you talking about? Here's my credit card. No, we can't take that. I said, so, well, can I do, well, you could have written a check, but when you figure it's a 60-cent stamp now to put on the envelope, and then, you know, and are you going to trust that to get to them, and then they honestly honor the agreement? I said, hell no. I said, I'm going to come in personally and pay this freaking stupid bill, because I don't want your collectors and everybody else coming after me. Probably be a lien on the property, you know, with the legal laws, who knows, you know. So I said, I'm going to pay this bill. I said, so how do I pay it? Well, Western Union. Well, what the hell is Western Union? I didn't even know. I'd never used Western Union before. Oh, you can go to Publix or Winn-Dixie. There's all kinds of places that have Western Union offices. I didn't know about all this. So I go to Western Union, and I'm sitting there at Winn-Dixie, and I said, so what do I got to do to pay this bill? And I gave him what I had been told. Now, by the way, getting through to talk to the gas company took hours on the phone, okay? Hours. I'm just trying to pay the freaking bill. It's just so freaking ridiculous in the world we live in. So I finally got through to talk to somebody. I said, so I got to go to Western Union. I got to pay the bill. They said, take your account number and take the amount, and you can go in and pay it. So I get to Western Union, and I'm sitting there with these people, and I gave them the account number, and they're trying to punch it into their little Western Union computer and everything else, and they couldn't find the name of the company. I said, well, it's TECO Gas. They said, no, it's Tampa Electric. No, it's TECO Peoples Gas. I mean, my God, I was just going through the whole gambit. I must have spent an hour and a half at Winn-Dixie trying to pay a stupid bill that I don't even think I deserve to pay. So in the end, you know, I finally was talking to the woman on the line, and, you know, I'm surprised she didn't hang up on me, because I was livid about the whole damn situation. I said, look, man, I said, I don't care. I said, I don't even want gas in my house. I said, just disconnect it. Just cancel the account, cancel everything. I don't want anything to do with your company ever again. Now, am I going to pay a price for that? Maybe so, because it's going to get cold here in Florida. It does get down into the, but the thing is, I don't think my pipes are going to freeze. I've got propane. I've got some electric heaters with Duke Energy, and I can run these. And I can maintain probably a good temperature in the house between, well, I mean, if it gets really cold, I can probably keep it at about 40 degrees. So do I really want to ever be connected to TECO Gas ever again? I don't think so. So that's the bottom line of this video, okay? And I'm telling you, in Florida, okay, if you're connected to TECO Gas or TECO Peoples Gas or Tampa Energy, you know, maybe just rethink things. As long as you've got electricity, I don't think you need to even bother with them. So now I've got to get back with my, I'll call them out, Patrick's Heating and Cooling, and I said, well, is there any problem with me not reconnecting the gas to my furnace? You know, is that going to, you know, impact things? And they said, basically just run the fan every once in a while to reduce the condensation in the vents, so that, you know, you don't get condensation. So yeah, okay, I'll cut the fan on from time to time. So, I mean, these are some huge savings. And by the way, I mean, they were billing me $35 a month for service fees just to have gas service for gas that I wasn't using. Well, when you think about it, here in Florida, when do I use natural gas? Well, 3 months out of the year. Well, maybe 4. November, December, January, and February. I dare say March, maybe a little bit. But when you think about it, I mean, you're basically not using the damn gas for most of the time. So, well, here, let's cut it on. Okay, check this out. All right, let's put the boot dog down. So this is my electric heater. Check it out. Isn't that beautiful? So just today, I was running this electric heater. I hope it's kept you're catching it in the video. And it raised the temperature in my house 2 degrees. I went from 74 degrees to 76 just by running this little guy. So what's the point? Why would I pay TECO Gas ever another dime in a million years? So, all right. Peace out, stay free, and it is good to live in the free state of Florida. And if you live in a Democrat state, you know, I hope you're going to pay the price. I tell you, you voted in them idiots. Man, I'm telling you, it looks like we're going to reach 2,800 people that are going to die in New York City with the murder rate, because that's what they're saying within the next year. Chicago is gone. I'm telling you, probably about 3,000 people are going to die with the murder rate there. By the way, oh man, I don't want to brag about these things. I'm sorry to say, I was just at the VFW today here in my town in Florida, and I met a woman. God dang it, her daughter and her son died of fentanyl. This is what the Democrats do. With the open border, you're bringing the fentanyl across and it's killing everybody, even here in Florida. And it was horrible to hear her cry. It was an emotional experience for me, and I'm sorry. I don't understand what I mean. I hate to say it. I mean, I'm totally anti-Democrat in every way, shape, and fashion. Open borders, fentanyl coming across, human trafficking. I got to sum up the video right there. That's it.